A brand new devlog for the Isle was released the other day, and it's definitely something that I should be talking about because it has a lot of brand new information in it that you will all be interested about and will definitely want to hear if you haven't watched any of the other videos on it lately as well. We'll be having news from Fred, Kiss and Kitten, and a whole bunch more, which has a whole bunch of information which I'll be compiling into the different sections, whether that be diets and fractures, update 4 news, and concept art. All the timestamps for everything are on the screen now, so you can go and check them out and have a look at them yourselves. You can go to specific parts of the video if you deem necessary. Of course, if you do enjoy this video, feel free to like and subscribe. I upload a bunch of news videos on as many dinosaur games as I can. Some of them are brand new dinosaur games that you have never heard of before, so if you do enjoy this, feel free to subscribe for more. Anyways, let's dive into this video. Now we've got some update 4, which is basically an overarching part of the video where I look at the developments and the weekly updates for the update 4 development process. This normally would go in its own video, but I'm putting it in this video because it's very important to touch on. So the recap for the weekly update for update 4 indicates we are getting very close to some part or main parts and playable parts of update 4, maybe even a public stress test. PACHYCEPHALOSAURUS has also entered quality assurance itself, which is amazing to see, and we also have some updates from the fractures and diet system. So developers have ticked off quality assurance for functionality testing for the fractures system, and they've also ticked off quality assurance functionality testing for the diet system as well, which is very nice to know. In fact, this is the first update we have for fractures so far, because fractures never had its own tick off boxes for the Trello board, but now it's finally got ones for quality assurance, and this means that this is the first tick for fractures on the Trello board so far. We also have some brand new stuff ticked off for the PACHYCEPHALOSAURUS as well. In fact, this is some substantial news because it goes into its final stage of development, which is excluding nesting, because that comes in the next update. What we have completed for the PACHYCEPHALOSAURUS, we have attacks and special abilities, special ability, and status effect all completed, mainly animations, and that's important to note because we are now having 40 out of the 45 tasks completed. In fact, looking at it now, it's now at 41 out of the 45 tasks completed, because PACHYCEPHALOSAURUS has also completed its functionality testing as well, which means PACHYCEPHALOSAURUS is now in quality assurance testing. Update 4 could literally be coming in the next month or so, and it's very exciting to see. What do you guys think about this? Are you excited for PACHYCEPHALOSAURUS? I'm very excited for it, and I can't wait to see it in the game. We now have some news from the devlog regarding the diet system. Now we can actually get into the devlog updates for the game, which is very interesting to talk about. So let's go ahead and talk about the diet system first, shall we? Firstly, Felipe, the lead programmer, said this about the diet system. The diet system is under vigorous testing from our quality assurance team. With the majority of bugs eliminated, we are ready to organize a more robust and populated test environment to see how it performs, which will require assistance from our awesome community like a stress test, but far more limited and focused in scope. Additional details will follow in the future, which is very nice to talk about because it means that we will be getting a stress test, a public stress test for update 4 coming soon, specifically the diet system, which could mean that this is a lot closer to completion than we actually know, because if you think about it, when update 3 went into stress testing, public stress test, it took 2 weeks, then it was done and it was released to the public, which makes it very interesting to note, because that means we could be getting update 4 within the next month. By the end of August, we could be seeing update 4. Who knows? To add to this, we also have some very interesting screenshots from the diet system, which have been made and showcase a whole bunch of edible plants that will be coming to the game as parts of the diet system. Some of these are horned melons, wild potato vines, and chantilly mushrooms. The pictures are on the screen now, and I think they look absolutely incredible. It definitely adds some variability and variety to the diets for herbivorous creatures in the game, which is very nice to talk about. And let's just go ahead and talk about something else, because Kiss and Kitten also said this about the diet system in her part of the dev vlog as well. She said diets as a whole are intended to hit a few marks, which include but are not limited to bolstering your creature's growth, increasing your stats, and moving players as a whole around the map to attain the numerous benefits of following an appropriate diet. That being said, as with most features we have planned, there are no requirements to follow the guidelines of the mechanic, but you may find yourself woefully debilitated in strength, speed, growth, and wellness, which means if you are following just one diet and you're not like varying your diet up, you could be penalized overall. You could see yourself getting ill or losing health or just not getting growth fast enough if you're not eating a well-maintained diet within the game, which obviously encourages people to walk around rather than stay in just one place, which is very interesting to me. Definitely adds a whole bunch of flavor to the game. It encourages walking around, which is very nice indeed. What do you all think? Let me know in the comments down below. We also have some brand new concept art that we can talk about, and I'm very excited to talk about all of these because we have some showcased the other day. I was going to put it into a quick video, but then it's in the dev blog as well, so I could put it in this video now. So, we have two concept art pieces for a lake and a swamp environment. I'm going to talk about these. These are by Fred, and they look absolutely incredible. So, I believe the lake is going to be a lot clearer than the swamp, which is obviously rather natural, and it's definitely going to be a very interesting case overall. But I also believe that it'll be easier to spot a Dinosaurus in a lake compared to the swamp, because it's clearer and more visibility to the bottom of the lake. However, these are the stuff that you can see in the lakes. These are the type of plants. You get clasping pondweed, yellow lilies, stalks, clasping red pondweed, and some more interesting ones to go with that. You also get debris like rocks and muddy floors, but not very muddy. It's more like clay or something like that. I don't remember what it said. But it's different than the swamp floor. We also see some little PACHYCEPHALOSAURUses in the lake as well, which is very nice because it sees that this little guy will be having a semi-aquatic lifestyle, which I can't wait to play. It's going to be interesting playing as those little guys. They'll be like little ducks on the water. Swamps, of course, are a lot more dangerous because they're a lot murkier than the clearer lakes, with a lot more debris as well, which is very interesting to note. Plant life includes blue rush lilies, hydrilla, algae clumps, and towering hydrilla. This is water which is a lot easier for your Dinosaurus to literally chill in, because you will be hiding in there and no one will be able to see you compared to the lakes. Next up, we also have some concept art from Tapwing, which we get to see some brand new structures coming to the isle. This is the dockyard. We see a plan for a structure sitting along some main lines of the coastline in the game, and this is a main bay area in the game, which I'm pretty sure is one of the areas that is currently in the game. I'm not too sure. I think the area that the dock is going to be in is already in the game. I'm not too sure, but I don't know when the dock will be coming anyways. It's just touching up on concept art at the moment. However, we see a lot of interesting things on this one, with some large storage buildings, roads, cranes, radio towers, walls, shipping containers, and a whole bunch more. And also adding to that, we also get some concepts for a harbour master building, which is on the screen now. You can pause the screen and have a look at them. You've got two variations without a watchtower, two variations with a watchtower as well, which look very cool, and it's definitely going to be some very nice addition to the human side of things in the game as well, which I can't wait to see. What do you guys think overall for these concept arts? Are you excited for the docks? What do you think it'll add to the game? I also noticed there's a boat there. Will you be able to use those boats? Who knows? That'll be really cool though. And finally, we have talks about AI. So with AI, we don't have much to talk about because I've talked about it in my last The Isle News video. It's on the screen now. We also have AI for sharks apparently, and some other animals that I missed out in that video, which goes for a more aquatic life, and theories suggest that the turtles will be more for aquatic diets as well, or coastal aquatic diets, whereas the shark will be for the main ocean diets, maybe different diets for your Dinosaurus. Or could also hint towards a mosasaur gameplay coming to the game in the future that we don't even know about. Anyways, the AI that we'll be getting in the future, yes, we have developments on Compsognathus, but we also have developments on standard AI as well, which will be populating the area and coming in update 4 as a part of the diet system for the game. These are the likes of turtles, pigs, chickens, goats, and a whole bunch more, because these will be going with your carnivore diets for your Dinosuchus, your Carnotaurus, and your Utahraptor, which I can't wait to see in the game. And it adds a whole bunch of new variability to the game as well with these new AI creatures. This is from Amarok. This is what he said in the dev blog. As you'd expect, I've devoted much of this month to developing additional AI variants, including the new ambient AI, which will make its debut as a part of the upcoming diet system, breathing new life into the island's ecosystem through a variety of extant creatures, ranging from chickens, sea turtles, goats, and much more that I'll leave for you all to discover in game. Adds a whole bunch of life to the game and is very interesting to talk about. It's very exciting to me because we finally get some new AI creatures coming in with update 4. These were the stuff that I believe we didn't actually know about regarding the diet system. I didn't think we'd be getting new AI for the carnivores, but it's very awesome to see that we're getting these new eyes nevertheless. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'd love to know your opinions on it. And yeah, that's that for the news, or the main news from this dev blog. Anyways, guys, that's it for the dev blog today. Let me know your thoughts about this. I know this came out on Saturday. I believe it was Saturday or Friday. Either or. I know this is out on Monday. It's not too late, but it is sticking to the schedule at the end of the day. Let me know your thoughts about this. I'll be sure to cover more of the Owl News videos when they drop. Thank you for the love on the Owl News videos as well lately. I really appreciate that. Well, other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.